what, 2 hours ago, literally. This is Gyakie with Sankofa, and she's in the house. Hi, Gyakie.
Hello.
Now the drip is dripping, like the hair color, the look, the grills. Like, nah, you got it on lock. You got it on lock.
I'm trying to get a breakdown. Let's do an outfit of
outfit
the
check.
day.
Yeah.
Talk us through your fit from the hair to the jewelry to the top, the bag, all the accessories,
everything.
And there's some very serious shoes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Come on.
A little Burberry action.
I love it. A little bit. Thank you.
Okay. My blue hair.
Ooh.
The album is the inspiration because the theme color for the album is midnight blue.
Ooh, okay.
My teeth has a little bit of, some grilling going down in my teeth.
We like it.
Big shouts to GSM Custom Girls in South Africa. That's why I got it done.
Okay.
It also has the album there after midnight.
Okay.
And then we have this top. This is not really like too much. It's just, one of those basic ladies tops that we always have.
We love.
And then I really love skirts. So one thing you'll find in my closet is a long denim skirt. Big shouts to Chuchu Blema and iRock GH for always making me look good.
Okay.
And we did a little splash on the feet with the heels.
Yeah.
Can't really see it from here, but...
Oh, no, the camera can catch you too. Let's try and see. Almost there.
Come to the studio to see it.
We love it.
And my bag, I got it from, where did I get this bag from? I think it was one of the pop-ups. They usually do pop-ups in Accra.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right. What's the one fashion accessories you always must have on you?
Glasses. I always love to have glasses in my bag because sometimes when I get like eye contact with certain people directly, I feel like you're looking into myself. So I always have glasses in my bag just in case.
Is that to ward off bad spirits?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Into the soul.
No. I'm better who's a show.
Okay.
And sometimes you can look at someone and then looking into their eyes, you can tell whether they are happy or they're sad or they are questioning something about you. So yeah. And I think sometimes if you just put on a basic outfit and you have a fire glasses on, you end up you look like some rich, auntie that is popping up. Yeah.
I love it. After midnight, we have After Midnight coming soon.
Yeah.
How long do we have to wait for After Midnight?
I think I want to say Sankofa is like, when you go to the restaurants and you order the food, they bring the water for you to wash.
So this is water first.
No, this one I'm not using cutlery. The album is not our hands to eat.
Come on.
So the one that thing, the jug and the water. So Sankofa is that one for us to wash our hands
and get ready.
Get ready for the buffet that's coming. So how soon? I would say we're like 80% close to the date.
Ooh, okay. Will we know? Will we have a countdown to the date, or will it come as a surprise at midnight?
It will come. It will come out as a surprise.
Okay, so wake up one midnight and then it's
not the album though, but the date announcement. The date announcement will come.
Okay.
Oh, I cannot just do that to my fans.
Oh, we love it.
Beyonce did that. We woke up one day and Beyonce had just dropped a whole album on us.
Oh, that's true though.
No indication, and as the Ghanaian Beyonce,
we agree.
You could pick some inspiration from that, but I think fair warning is good that we can prepare our mind for the spirits for the album.
I don't want to slam it in their faces like that. So,
what's the perfect breakfast? Have you had breakfast
today?
Yes.
No.
What's the perfect breakfast?
Girl, they had me up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Do my makeup, but I know that people always wake up early, so
no need
to complain about that. No need to even.
So,
complain
what's the
about
perfect Ghanaian breakfast for you?
I love me some good watching.
Ooh.
And I don't really want to say this, but sometimes some teasers or some, some hot banku, It works sometimes. You know when it works?
Tell me.
Maybe if today I don't want to eat the whole day.
Okay. So the 011, you do the 100.
See, in Kumasi, I don't know if this woman is still there, but there used to be this lady that sells teaser. Teaser is Tuzafi behind our house. There is no single day that we miss it. Nende.
AJ has never eaten tozafi.
Really? I have never eaten tozafi before. I have, and she the one ratting me out. I don't think you have either, have you?
Wait, have you?
Helen?
I mean, I'm not that well acquainted with TZ. Let me be honest.
Oh, so
because
she hasn't eaten it before.
Yeah,
She's like,
TZ and Banku are cousins, really.
Are they really?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
They're in the same
I feel like
family,
Kokonte
really.
rather and TZ are cousins.
I think so.
Yeah, rather.
Especially the way
Kokote is goated.
Wow, I've never tried Kokonte too.
Kote.
Wait,
you're missing out.
I think I really am.
What do you eat? Fried rice.
Fried rice and guamo, then some waffles and chicken.
Yeah, no, but I'm
shawarma.
Wow, throw me under the bus.
Sunny side up.
Sunny side, thank you, darling. Sunny side up.
It says the one who's a queen of sunny side up.
Dancing sound. Charlie Bakokote is go.
No, it's a one meal I've been hoping to try, but I haven't.
You should.
That one in TZ.
With,
I've been looking, but I feel like TZ, you have to pick the perfect one. Else, if you pick the wrong one, you might have like you might not enjoy the experience.
There's too much going on when it comes to TZ.
It feels like
then
then there are your first, and then the
in there, but trust me, it's really good.
It's good. Yeah. No, we'll take your word for it. So we'll pick and do a teaser date.
Yeah.
And then we'll break our teasers.
Virginity.
Yes.
I was avoiding that word.
Threw in
yeah.
the word like, girl, don't even think about it. I will help you.
But let's go to the music. Starting off with how it all began. Take us to the beginning of that journey. Did you always know that music is in your family, but did you always think you were going to be the one that would elevate to the next level?
No.
Okay.
No. When I was in school, when I was on campus, I didn't know I was going to pursue music as a profession. But I was one person that you always find me behind the speakers. If there's some loud entertainment, something going on, whether it's music or anything else aside music, I will always be in the room. So I was somebody that was very fond of entertainment. And I just never paid attention to my voice until I dropped my first song, and then the comments from people kind of gave me that green light that looks like you have a voice that people are really interested in. But prior to that, I really didn't have music as the top profession that I wanted to do.
Well, if not music, what would you have done?
I would have most definitely still been in the corporate world, or I would have been behind the cameras in the entertainment industry. Anything that was going to bring me bread, I was going to be available. I mean, anything good.
Of course.
That was going to bring me bread.
So what was your first job?
My first job is music.
Explain.
My first job is music. Like, you're working to make money, is music.
That was your first ever corporate job? Like, so you never did corporate, never did anything else but music?
First ever. Music attacked me when I was in school. Yeah. So when I completed school, Forever had blown up.
Oh!
Yeah, Forever blew up when I was in my third year going to my final year.
No way! Oh my goodness! I didn't think, wow. Yeah. I literally thought you had started, like you were done, and then like you sort of decide, okay, now I'm done.
So
music.
no, it was very
so it was while in
for
school.
Me. Yeah, when
so
I was about to write my final exam.
When did you start recording?
I started recording when I was in second year. That was when I dropped my first song, Love Is Pretty. I'd gone into second year fresh. So I recorded with a producer I still work with now, Sosa. He was also a student on campus at the time, so we did the song on campus at his hostel. That's the first time I did recording. But before that, I had recorded with my dad when I was a child, but obviously that's not part of it. And then, every song, Never Like This, Control, Seed EP, all of that was on campus. And then Forever was on the Seed EP, which dropped when I was in my third year.
Amazing.
So
who dragged you first into the studio? Was it like a conscious thing? Okay, I'm gonna start music. Like, who are the producers? Who can I speak to? Give me a manager, that sort of thing. Or did you sort of randomly record it and said, yeah, this would work? Then the team sort of fell in place from that.
So I was on a break from class. I did international business. I was at the business school at KNUST. We finished one class and we had a break like 2 hours before the next class. But I wasn't a student. I wasn't sleeping on campus. So usually when we go on breaks, I would go to my classmates' hostel, which is close to the faculty, just to be there, eat, chit chat, rest, and then when it's time for the class, I'll just go in. So we closed from that class, and I was leaving, and I bumped into a friend of mine who is friends with the producer that I met. I was like, "Oh, Gyakie, this is Sosa." I said, "This is Gyakie," and we're just having random conversations. So I now went to my friend's hostel to just chill there instead. And when I got there, I saw a microphone, and I was like, "Oh, you guys do like studio recordings here?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, okay. And then Sosa was like, "I can send you some beats." Trust me, you know those conversations where it's like, "Oh, okay, cool. I didn't really, I just said it." And then he sent me the beats. I listened to the beats, and then the lyrics started coming to me, and I'm like, "Hold on, I can actually write music? What?" So I texted him, and I was like, "I think I've written something to the beat you sent me." Went to campus the next day, and I recorded it at Brunei. I remember so well.
And that was literally how it started.
That's it. And then the song got recorded. I started sending it to people on Twitter in their DMs. Mira, my manager, was part of the people I sent it to. Help me retweet. I'm about to drop a song. And Mira was like, "Girl, that's not how we drop music. You are going back to the drawing board if you want to take it serious." So initially, I wanted the song to just come out a week after I recorded it. And he said we had to do it the proper way. So it now came like 4 months after, did the right things, and the journey literally started from there.
My goodness. So this was in level 200.
Yeah, 2019.
So in about a year, you had gone from discovering that I have this magic talent of hearing a beat, writing music to it, and then it works, to having the biggest hit on the African continent.
Yeah.
How did it feel like for you? Now going from being a cool kid on campus to being the coolest kid in literally Africa.
Yeah. It's always overwhelming. Sometimes, even till now, I always have to remind myself that I am an artist, and I'm an artist that has done a lot of impact. And I'm sometimes I feel like I always remember I'm Gyakie when I step out of my house, or when I step out and somebody mentions my name, and I'm like, "Oh," But when I was on campus, especially when Forever blew up, because when all those singles are dropped, Never Like This, Control,
which I love, by
is
the way.
Pretty, oh, thank you. When all those ones came, they knew the voice, but they didn't know the face. So that was what I would say helped me at that time. So the song was doing good, but nobody knew who the face behind it was. And one of the reasons was because I was in school, and I wasn't getting the time to do interviews, TV interviews, radio interviews, because skipping class was going to be tight for me. So I was able to do second year, third year very well, until I started doing more interviews, more TV and radio interviews. I started doing shows, and when Forever blew up and I was still in school, going to class now was different.
How did you survive it?
Girl, it wasn't easy. At that time, right now, I'm one person that cannot be pressured. Trust me, it would take a lot for you to pressure me or make me feel less of myself. But at that time, I started feeling the pressure. Like, oh my God, when I'm now wearing my uniform to class, because, we wear the blue and black uniform.
Really?
Yeah.
For
Business school, yeah. It's a business school, law faculty, they wear white and black, so we wear blue. Now, when I started going to class, I don't know, I just started being too hard on myself. I would be wearing my outfit and I'll be thinking too much. I feel like, I don't know if this outfit looks good.
Because now you become a brand.
Yeah, like who's going to take a picture of me, all of that. It was getting to me too much. Even to concentrate in class was something else, because I'm also scared the teacher will ask me a question and I have a fan in the class that's probably going to think, oh, she doesn't know nothing about her books. Or in the examination hall, I can't even really ask anyone a question.
Because now you are this.
One thing about me,
me.
I'm telling you, like, how are you? How is Gyakie? I'm a human being.
Yeah.
So yeah, all those little things. It started making school a bit uncomfortable, if that's the right word, for lack of better words, if that's the right word. It became uncomfortable. I wasn't really enjoying it as much as I was, because even with friends,
they started acting and treating you differently.
Yeah, like way too good. It's like, are you doing this because you genuinely want to do it, or because you just know that I'm Gyakie and all that? So yeah, forever blowing up with me being in school was one of the toughest moments in my life, where every decision was expensive. I always had to make sure every decision I was making was right. Are you skipping this class or going to that show? Are you going to that show or skipping this? Everything had to be like critical decision making. Yeah.
And I don't think people even realize. So it was also a period where there was a lot of social media trolling. Like people were not necessarily kind.
Yeah. Like
we usually are, because we feel there's no ramification, or we don't even feel that the other person we're dealing with is just as human as we are. How did you survive finishing that period?
It was a lot. First of all, I knew that dropping out was not an option for me, because then it means I'm not going back to my house.
Hey, Shiwala.
No way. If those boy pay your fees, there's no way. So I just had to have a plan. I didn't have a plan in the beginning, but now I sat myself down and I said, girl, you need to have a plan. So I just had to do everything with strategy. And I had to now even speak to some friends. Like when I'm away, for instance, if I leave Kumasi, I'll take the bus at dawn, because sometimes I need to return the same day, And at the time, the bread was not really breading, so...
No.
Of course.
Are you serious?
Of course.
Because we would have thought that you would have been like, balling. Straight up balling.
Upcoming artist, who's going to pay you? If you don't come and play, go and sleep.
Oh my goodness.
So at that time, everything was more of promoting myself. I was doing like a lot of shows for free. And I feel like those are the seeds you sow for yourself. So at that time I couldn't be doing the flight, so I'll leave at dawn, take the bus, and then come to Accra or wherever I have to do the shows or the interviews, and then go back. Now I had to plan with my friends in school. If I leave maybe for this number of days, please cover up this and that for me. I was now doing extra classes with my friends.
Wow.
Yeah, so they would come to my house, or I'll go to their house and we're doing extra lessons. Big shouts to all of them, man, because I feel like if not for that, I would have probably
held you down.
Yeah, held me down.
I love that.
It was tough, because it's like you have to please school and you have to please work.
Yes.
Imagine.
I love it. Well, let's go to where it all began. The first song, Love Is Pretty, by Gyakie, and we'll come back to more questions.
Yeah.
Who's the bad man? Who got
Funky Friday with AJ and Helen on 3 Lounge.
Man, you call my name, oh baby. You said that you would love me, and I get this goosebumps, say, hey. You align my world up. No, this life is my dog. My life has been so wrong, but then you come and turn my life round. That's how you make me. You're calm, you're crazy. I'll be your home girl, and you'll be my baby. It's like you wanna ride with me and make me crazy. Oh, so deep, I never leave. You make me breathe. Na 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 na, baby, na na na. Love me, just love me. I'll love you, my dada. Na 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 na, baby, na na na. Love me, just love me. I'll love you, my dada. Love is pretty, can't you?
And this is vintage Gyakie, the very first one that set it off. Did you ever how was it like experimenting between sounds? Which sound do you find the easiest that truly speaks to you?
I love R&B and soul. I love reggae. Yes, I think those are two genres that just allow me to be as soft as that, like I want to be. I can't just be seated and then be flowing with the music. So I think also because those are songs that I really genuinely was listening to growing up. Yes, and High Life too. Only I haven't dropped a High Life song yet, but I think my whole being just loves music that's really soft and really chilled and laid back. That's really like my good side
I
enjoy making.
I like that. Yeah, Helen.
Yes. I have a question. Listen, girl.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. But Friday is here.
Friday!
Yay! What do you get up to, Gyakie, during the weekends? It's Friday. What are you doing tonight? Are you going on a date?
Woo, woo.
Is it a girls affair?
Woo, woo.
Are you just going to be at home chilling? What's the plan?
Well, new music is out, so I'm guessing I would have to be going outside.
Okay, you're going to be outside today.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
outside.
Why are you not excited to be outside
I want to
tonight?
be in my bed.
That's boring.
Is that your
Gyakie.
default?
No, it's not boring.
Because you are young,
You're
I wanna be
sexy.
in my bed.
sexy.
You're wild and free.
Wild and free.
Yeah.
This is the time to be outside.
I know, right? But it's like outside is trouble.
That is
I can
fact.
agree.
There's
I
a
can agree.
lot of
I can
trouble
agree.
outside.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
I can't lie. When I'm outside, I'm outside.
Oh yeah.
We're in the
Yeah.
streets.
You know, we said like hosted a mad club. It was wild.
Really?
But when I'm outside, I'm unstoppable.
I love it.
Hey,
Equal
man.
When I'm
energy.
inside, don't try to get me outside.
What's your star sign?
Sagittarius.
Very dangerous star sign.
No, yeah, don't play.
Don't play.
Don't play.
We like it. We like
Is that
it.
fire? No, it's not a fire sign. Is it? Is it an earth sign?
Do I even know?
Or say air sign? Is
I'll
it
find it.
Sagittarius?
That's how we like it in this town.
Yeah. I think Sagittarius is an air sign. I know a few Sagittarius
even know.
women. They're very, very dangerous women. Okay?
Oh, wow.
Don't try
We
it.
like
Don't
it.
try.
My question though is about women, Ghanaian women in music. I'm sure you've heard the critique that we're just not feeling that girl power, if you will, in the sense that we have so many wonderful female musicians, but very few of you seem to be holding down the forts. What is the disincentive for Ghanaian women in this space, and what is the biggest barrier? It appears the men are, they've been a bit more consistent. When it comes to the women, I can always cite Gyakie.
Yeah.
And a few others that keep bringing the bangers. We see you working all the time. You've been consistent. But for a number of other Ghanaian female musicians, we don't see that same thing. What do you think is going on?
If I have to be like very transparent, I don't even know, girl.
You can't put your finger on it.
I can't put my finger on it. The only thing maybe I would say is if there's like some extra girls outside, they need to pop in, you know. But with everybody that's inside now, I think everybody is trying, and I don't know.
Or maybe that's an unfair critique. Maybe I'm also just being very critical.
No, that is the truth, and the
Okay.
truth really, really hurts, you know. But maybe with time.
I've asked I asked Sina a few weeks ago. I was like, Ghanaian women, talk to me in this space.
Maybe with time.
Is it financial? Is it the financial muscle? Because these days it's getting more and more expensive to
That's
do this
true.
business. I mean,
Yeah.
just thinking about glam alone, the
Yeah.
image alone, that
Yeah.
costs a lot of money.
I can't lie. That will probably maybe make me say it also could be the people in the team. You know, if you're not working with the right people, it's going to be difficult no matter how talented you are.
Right.
Even like people that will market you properly, people that will brand you properly.
That's right.
because it's not just the talent that will take you, everything else around it, especially the brand, will take you so far. So if you are working with people, like these are people that enter rooms and speak for you. If you are not working with the right people, especially as a female, I think maybe that's the problem.
the right team.
I think I just found the problem.
Yeah.
That's just the
All right,
problem.
Einstein, let's break it down.
I love
I think
it.
we just discovered the problem.
Yeah, because to be honest, I think Jackie's hitting the nail on the head there, because it becomes a thing where even with our regular artist team, if you look at the components of it, we don't have enough people
Yes.
that know exactly what to do and how
Yeah.
to do it right.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that because you helped me come up, you help me through it. But then different set of skills are needed at every point in your journey. And if you don't have people that can translate it well, that know the right people to speak to, that can have access to the right places, it wouldn't pan out that well for you in your career. You would just be, for lack of a better word, stuck in the small little bubble that we're all in.
Always. So it's always like, the people you work with, like, and they have to be serious people. You don't have to be friends of friends and friends of brothers and all that. I mean, you can still work with people like that, but if they're not serious, you really have to let go. So I want to say it's the team and the people that
around. That business mind is lacking. It's like, you know, like you said, friend of a friend, a brother's friend, when you really need to be elevating the whole process and actually
because
going,
some brands
you know,
are actually deliberately done. Like, it's done and calculated. You need to look like this, you need to be this way, you need to be that way, but not everybody has knowledge on things like that. So I think whenever I'm asked this question, this is the answer. It's the team.
It's the team. What about collaboration in the industry amongst Ghanaian women? Do you like the level of collaboration you're seeing? Do you wish that there was more? And is that something that you yourself will be looking to do, to collaborate more with Ghanaian women?
Yes. And maybe one thing I would say is, when I'm making music or when I'm collaborating, it's not just about getting in the studio and recording the verse and leaving. There's always, cause it's like courtship. You know, so you're creating something together, and when it comes out, you have to promote it together. So if there is not that relationship built on the ground already, it makes it difficult for the collaboration to happen. And if I feel like our sounds may not work, I would not get into the studio, because music making is a lot, and music making, like, the song comes out and it's there forever and ever, you know. So I think I'm very how was the word?
Intentional.
I'm very intentional about that. But if I should talk about female collaborations, to be honest, I don't think I've seen the girls like moving together
as much,
randomly as compared to the guys.
That's true.
But baby girl,
we just want to know. I think I want to
ask the rest of the girls too. What's up, girls?
And when I ask the ladies, they're always like, you know what? I don't really know.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, we did, and everyone's like, we did. Maybe I'll set up a group chat.
I think that would be. I think we should do like a Funky Friday girl conversation.
A girl
and get all of them
conversation.
together, and then we'll have it all like champagne and brunch.
Oh, that would be fun.
I like that.
I think you can do that.
With the motive, of course, being business. I really hate it when the narrative is pushed out there that, you know, girls don't support girls. And
I think
my
that's
biggest supporters have always been women.
Women, yeah.
It's women that have propelled me, pushed me, encouraged me in every aspect. And so I know what that girl power can do. So I like Gyakie, I like your answer. Maybe the right team. It doesn't have to be that, you know, all the Ghanaian female artists are getting together, but maybe they're trading some tips and tricks. Maybe I know a really good stylist who is open to also helping you evolve your style. Let's have maybe a conversation with him. Those kinds of things, just to elevate the brand. Because I always say this, Ghanaians make some of the best music on the planet. And I say that without any fear. Listen, you can go south, you can go north, you can go east, you can go west. When you listen to Ghanaian music, you can feel that it's something that is just, it is running through our veins. Listen to the Gyakis, the Cenas. Ghanaian women make music that is coming from the depths of their soul. And that's why we want to hear more of it. We want to see more of it. So I hope the girlies can maybe get together. I don't think it's because of really any real animosity. Everybody's like really focused
on doing the
on
best
doing
thing
their
they can.
own thing. Everybody's kind of like tunnel vision. So that's not even the problem. But maybe there should be avenues for that collaboration. You know, maybe they don't even know that there are some people that might want to work with them, and vice versa.
On the issue of branding, and I liked your team has worked very hard to make you one of the most branded and recognizable artists in the continent and beyond. What, and from as someone who has literally the best point of view really on how it gets done, what do you think has been the magic that has distinguished you from all other artists, both male and female, to ensure that when it comes to the territories that matter, people know and call on Gyakie?
I would say I think Gyakie behaves like Jacqueline. You know, I behave like myself, and I do not follow the set rules that has been put on, let's say, how every female artist should look like, or how every artist has to look like. You know, I just do what I would do as a human being, because I'm a human being. So maybe me being my true self and moving like my true self is what the people are in love with. Do you understand? If I wake up today and I want to throw on a t-shirt and sandals and walk into the studio, girl, I'm gonna do it.
I like it.
You know, I don't like to stress myself. And I believe the reason why God puts me here is to make the music, and the music is all I want to do. Everything else is just me following the steps. You know, obviously you need to put on if they left me out, I've come to this place without makeup on. Look how I sitting there with no makeup on. If they left me, I would have walked straight from my bedroom to the studio. But you know,
Don't follow us. So we were on our 7th warning. Don't follow in
They
our
tell us when we
footsteps.
say now,
We have broken protocol.
Be bothered.
We are just being stubborn, but this is
Exactly.
not the protocol.
Exactly. So it's like, this is how sometimes
Yeah.
I just feel. So I just wake up and I just...
Not Gyakie putting us on the spot over there.
Of
For those of you who can't see it, no, we are wearing serious makeup.
We are glammed. We are glammed. We have lashes on. It's blowing wind.
I mean, they watch us and they know that, you know, unless it's, you know, maybe a very serious
No, honestly,
day.
in my defense, though, I wanted to come and do makeup.
Same, to be very fair.
Then I went to the makeup room and it was full. And yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Sometimes when I leave the house and I don't do makeup and I'm coming home, I realize that I get extra excited because I'm not about to go into the bathroom and do 1 hour.
To be a woman is not easy.
I remember I've sat down to actually like even cleaning the makeup is a lot.
It's a lot of.
But I can't go to bed if I haven't washed my face.
That's what I'm saying, that that's where the problem is. So now you know that when you are coming back from outside, you have another work to do.
And then you do. Okay, so you know what grates me when you maybe have a 2-day back-to-back event and you've done makeup for the first day.
Oh,
and you have to
my
now
God.
clean it and go and do it again the next day.
Imagine you use the makeup for just one appearance.
Ah, my God.
And
you have to start
sometimes
again.
it's one day and there's different things going on. You're going to a different event in the morning.
That one at least, it
and-
feels like you've used the makeup. You see,
At
people have
least,
seen
true.
you.
Yeah.
But you just went to one event for like 1 hour. And,
And then you have to
and then
clean
start
it,
again.
and then the next day
The next
do
day you do it
another
again.
one.
Ah, oh my God.
See, people don't understand. Like
Yeah.
that's why you just have to pamper women because
Thank you.
it's a lot.
We go through a lot too.
It's a lot.
When you see a
It's not
woman
easy.
put money in her hands
It's a
because
lot
she's
of,
suffering.
like,
Eh.
Imagine. We've not even spoken about the hair.
I was about to say, now that we're on the topic
God.
of glam, you were not at TGMAs this year, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was in South Africa.
Okay, you were away. Because typically you would have blessed the red carpet
Yeah.
with the looks. Okay,
Yeah.
were you able to tune in at some point? And we can see some of your past looks there on Facebook.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh, cute.
How did it feel like going to your first
Oh,
TGMA?
was this the first one or the second one? I think the first one I was wearing a blue mini outfit.
Oh.
Yeah.
But how did it feel like the first time?
Wow, looking at myself.
You were snack.
The glam is cute.
The glam
Yes.
is glamming.
Yeah,
And the
I
dress
think
is...
this was either the first or the second one. And I remember this outfit was very, like, a lot of people were talking about it. Oh, is she going for a wedding? Girl, clock in. Clock in.
They don't know.
But yeah, because when I was even carrying the dress, it was a lot. Actually, why does it always rain on that day?
Ha.
It's in the rainy season, isn't it? When it's May,
single
Every
time.
single
'Cause
time.
it was raining
It's
here,
either rains
so-
the day before, the day
Yeah.
off, the day
Yeah.
after, at midnight or
It's
something.
May, dear, not in a rainy season. So
Yeah.
it just is par for the course at around that time. But I remember this look,
Yeah.
actually. Remember
I had
a lot
to-
of comments about the
Yeah.
ball
Yeah,
gown,
why
a
she
bit
was
all.
struggling to hold a dress, and then the rain was just messing up. But yeah, it was one of the looks that I really loved. Yeah.
Were you sad to have been missing it this year?
I can't lie, because this year we had a lot of like tight categories, so it would have been really cool.
Ooh.
This was last one. Little
yes,
Red Riding
I like it. Come on. Hey, Gyakie with a sauce. Come on. Oh, I like it. Hey. All right.
Girl, if you leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering what we're watching, go onto Facebook now on 3FM 927 and check it out. Yeah. It's Gyakie with the sauce. Now,
Actually, let me say something.
Please.
I remember there were a lot of people that were like, "Oh, why is the makeup like there's so much red?" Baby, like one thing I want people to understand when it comes to red carpet, you shouldn't expect anyone to look like a normal person wear a normal outfit. Maybe you see someone wearing a very big headgear. Don't be like, how is the person going to pass through the door? That's the purpose of red carpet. Like if you even look at red carpets that happen outside Ghana, don't expect the people coming to be looking like what they'll wear to any normal place.
Right.
The red carpet is supposed to have you talking. So just allow people to be creative with their looks, whether it's the hair, the makeup. I could have decided to have my whole face red.
It was part of it.
It's the red carpet.
Do you think Ghanaians are overly critical of especially red carpet looks?
I think they need to expand their knowledge on that side when it comes to fashion. Like they need to learn more, watch more videos of how red carpet is done outside. You know, when you have that kind of knowledge and understanding, there's certain things or certain comments you wouldn't pass or make. I say the same about our taste in music. I feel like a lot of us need to start listening to other genres and stop boxing ourselves in one genre. If you want to hear this type of sound, that's the only thing you want to hear. There's so many things that you can learn. You know, just open your mind and research and learn.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, cost in terms of red carpet look was something that we were having a whole conversation about on the show last week or so. How expensive is it for you to be on the red carpet?
Very.
You want to give a ballpoint figure of how much you can spend?
Even to go for shows, right? Sometimes it's like the cost for my look is. Sometimes I'm like, this thing.
Is it worth it?
This thing could have made me get me some food stuff for me to cook in the house. But yeah, it's sometimes expensive.
So this is from the hair. You're paying for the makeup,
the outfit, the shoes.
Maybe you've got a stylist that's actually putting it all together.
Yes, all of that, undergarments, everything, literally everything. And I think girl glam and boy glam is two different things.
Very different.
Oof.
Two different things, but makeup artists are really charging up. I had to learn how to do my makeup.
At this point in time, I'm gonna go for classes because I'm tired, man.
I had to learn how to do my makeup so that sometimes my makeup artist is not there. When I travel, I'm able to do it. But see, I think when I started paying for things myself in life, I got to understand that being a woman is they did not tell me this when I was coming into the world.
And the sense of entitlement, now let's come to that. Do people literally overcharge you because you're Gyakie?
I've had the experience before, but I'm not gonna lie, I've also enjoyed some freebies.
No, that one did.
Because of my name, and that's the sweet part of it.
Yeah.
But sometimes to be yes. And one thing about me is I will bargain.
I
will put my status aside.
Thank you.
And bargain.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'll bargain.
God bless you.
Because
sometimes you want to, but they'll be like, but you
sometimes
know you
have to remove the human being from the whole public figure vibration because a combedo.
I always haggle, and I'm never shy to say when somebody hits me the price. I say, it's beyond. I always say it's beyond my price range, but thank you.
Exactly.
I'm not the one who killed Jesus. You can't come and what is this?
I always tell people like just be a human being. be a human being. There's some things that no, it's not because I'm Gyakie. No.
Do you ever feel pressure to live above your means?
Never.
You never feel tensioned by what other celebs and stars around you are up to?
Never. I could be wearing a whole head to toe outfit that doesn't have one designer outfit in. That's why I was saying that that's one thing that has saved me. You know, I repeat clothes a lot. And ever since I started doing that, I was like, wait, life is not easy like that. But when you make certain decisions and you're strict with certain things, it can be a bit easy for you. So pressure, nah.
Gyakie, I love that you're saying this because
Honestly.
you don't know how many young women
People that are pressuring themselves
are really doing things that they shouldn't. They might look quite nice on the outside, right? They look put together, but what they've had to go through to get there, and you think, is it actually worth it? Who are you really impressing?
No.
The people you're impressing, they have their own issues at home to contend with. Everything looks shiny on social media, but when you go
Sis,
behind,
people are actually having serious arguments over wigs. I can't believe that is the world we're in right now. Like, Obini Obin Kasa because of frontal or because of...
Cynthia.
Bruh, is serious on the street. They said I should come and tell you. It's not a joke. What are you trying to like? Some people are owing people.
Yeah, because of
What's wrong with
clothes and
braiding your
makeup
hair?
and
Oh yes, they've opened I know
And
people that
hair.
have tabs, and I'm thinking, yes,
people are renting designers. I'm like, what's
See,
going
what are we
on?
doing?
Everybody's interior is nude and white and gray and all that. Please.
Give me a pop of color. I mean, like, let's be. Hi.
Everybody's eating the same food. What's going on? What's going on? what's this pandemic? Oh, please.
Honestly, so
I
it's
love that.
refreshing.
I
It's
love that.
refreshing.
We need to be ourselves.
Yeah.
We need
I
to
love
be
that.
ourselves.
I love
man.
that.
We need to be ourselves. But it's just that everything is. I blame the phone sometimes.
Yeah.
True.
You know, because if you tune your mind to like everything you see on the phone, it will get to you really quick. Like, you think maybe if you're 16 and there's a lot of 16-year-old content creators that live in luxurious apartments and all of that, they have all the gadgets, you end up feeling like, I'm 16 too, why don't I have all these things? What? Maybe
Because
if the phone was
honestly-
not there, you will not see.
Yes.
You know?
Because we're seeing this. You feel like at 21 you should be having a Benz.
Bro.
I don't even have a Benz. I've been working in this industry for like 50. I don't have a Benz.
Like, slow down. What happened to like being young and having fun, thrifting, enjoying yourself? Thrifting.
Nobody wants to thrift anymore.
The planet is under siege. Every toothbrush that was ever made is still on this planet today.
Oh.
Very soon, the pollution, global warming. What is wrong with sustainability? I don't understand. Gyakie, I'm so happy that you're preaching today because
Yeah.
a lot
For you,
more
Gyakie.
young people need to hear that. Yes, okay, I too like nice things. It's okay to like nice things and
okay
aspire for nice things, but not to your detriment, where your mental health is at stake. You are doing things you shouldn't do because you want to impress people who don't even care. They don't even care. Once that moment is done,
It's
it is
gone.
gone.
I remember, I will use my kid sister as an example. I remember there was a time, a couple years back, before she got her first phone. Or should I say before she got her first iPhone? She was using a phone that wasn't an iPhone. She was going out with her friends. She left her phone behind. And I was like, wait, how are we going to reach you? Where you go? Oh, my friends are using iPhone and I didn't want to take my phone. I'm like, wait. I just hope you have not allowed yourself to get into that thinking.
Wow.
What are you trying to tell me? You are leaving your phone behind in the house. You are actually jeopardizing your safety.
Because if anything happens, you
Because
can't
all
call
your
anybody.
friends are using an iPhone?
That's crazy.
Shocking. From then, almost every other day, I was always talking to her because I was seeing where they are taking her thinking to. Do you know how you would look if you are rather standing up for yourself and showing off that phone you are? Yeah, like that's what I have now. When I'm supposed to get that iPhone, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
But till then, you know, you are only able to look confident when you actually act it.
Yeah.
I
like that. Like, it's always the people that own who they are. They're the swaggiest in the room. And like I say, you know how swaggy you are when you have something that maybe is not so cool, but you make it cool.
Exactly. Do you know how I used to be so shy about my forehead? You guys are not seeing my forehead. My forehead is really big. It's so big to the point where
You are preaching to the wrong person. Listen, you're talking to the wrong candidate.
I didn't like braiding my hair. Me and braids, I will run. So like from after secondary school tech days, I always didn't like braiding. And when I braid my hair, I always have to cover like my forehead. And at the point, I'm like, what's all this stress? Okay, you can see it, right? What's all this stress? I think there was one time I braided my hair. I'm like, wait, it's like this forehead is actually nice.
It is.
You know? And then the only way it will look nice to other people is if I actually show it off with confidence.
That's right.
It will now start to look cool, you know, because her forehead is big, but she has come out with it, you know. And from then, it's like anything that I feel insecure about, if it's not like extremely terrible, I will be very confident about it. Even if I'm not, I will act like I'm confident about it.
And eventually we'll all...
Very confident. Because with the try, you are going to change every single thing about your body.
Honestly.
You will change everything.
Now, since we are in Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'm really grateful we're even getting towards the side, how do you protect your mental health? And also, on the days you have bad mental health days, how do you sort of get yourself out of them?
I move away from my phone. I've come to realize that anything that usually is negative, majority of it comes from when I look on my phone or I go on the internet. It's very unfortunate how the internet has become a very bad place now. It's no more love on there. You're even making a post and you're scared that somebody is going to zoom into your bag or your shoes and say that, oh, her toes are looking this way. Like,
and that the
you
truth.
post a very innocent picture, that's when somebody will talk about your toes.
Oh, Charlie.
Or talk about your makeup.
Yes.
All of that. You know, so I move away from my phone and then I talk to myself a lot. If you live with me, you might think I'm a crazy person because I'm the type of person that will stand in front of the mirror and then speak to myself like it's two people, you know, and I like the fact that I've picked myself to be the closest person in my life. And I talk to myself a lot. So when I do something wrong, I talk to myself and accept that I did it wrong and I need to correct myself about it. So yeah, I take myself off the internet and then I take time to experience myself and understand myself and just tap out of it privately. Everything that I do in private. I fail in private. I rise back in private. And then the internet can see like all the good parts of it because that's the only thing I want them to see. And the music, nothing else.
I like that. So you're very deliberate with what you let the world see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think when I started, like I was saying, I really was allowing a lot of negative criticisms to get to me. And when I started telling myself not to open myself up for that, everything just started becoming very easy for me. Very easy for me.
I like that.
I think Black Sharif said something similar. He says, I mean, I don't have to subject myself to this. Guess what? I can turn my phone off.
That's true.
No, literally.
It's very simple. You can't come to my house and come and tweet at me.
True.
And come and force me to read your message. You can't come and post it on my forehead. The phone,
No.
You can't catch me. You can't beat me. You can't arrest
Nothing.
me. What can you do?
Everything is the phone. Like, if I actually say I don't have any social media platform anymore, I think if I do it for maybe a year, people would think I'm probably not in the world anymore. That's how powerful social media, like everybody has to be on the internet, you know, but there's so much peace of mind.
When you're not. Nah, honestly, we need to work towards just turning it off. I swear.
We've always wanted to have
Like, honestly, like it feels like these things need to be said.
We need to do
really.
the girls round table for sure.
No, this is something we'll definitely work on, and then we'll send you the invite when it's ready.
Yeah.
Now, coming to the album.
Yeah.
After Midnight, walk me through what describe the album to us for those that are on pins and needles waiting in anticipation for it.
Yeah. Okay. After Midnight, my first baby, my debut album is what I've been working on for 3 years now.
Wow.
Started working on this album, I think 2022. Yeah, so that's like 3 years plus. And I really wanted to bring out a project that people will always reference. Even if I drop 10 albums after, I want people to always reference, Gyakie's first album. That album was a masterpiece. That album was this, that album was that. And almost every song on this project was recorded at dawn. Almost every song on the project was recorded after midnight.
So that became an easy title to now form. Okay.
Yeah. Because some of the producers that I've been worked with, they work in the afternoon. They don't like working. So I've actually like influenced them into now working at dawn. I remember what was his name. Nobody's usually always like dozing off in the studio. It's like, Gyakie, like all the time. After lecture, look at the time, they'll always be dozing off. But I actually appreciate them for kind of trying to adjust their timings to make us be able to do this, at dawn. And what helped was we had to camp ourselves in the studio. So I have a home studio. So they had to be coming around. We'll be in the studio for days, recording, and it's amazing. Like, I can't believe we've really reached this point where I'm sitting here doing an interview about the album.
Wow.
Exciting. This album has really pulled a lot of energy from everybody that's on the team, but I'm very happy. And the name of the album is because of the time that most of the songs were recorded. And I actually am awake at dawn and I sleep during the day.
Oh, so you're very nocturnal.
Yes.
Oh,
very, very much so.
So I was going to ask, is that when your voice is sweetest at dawn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. That's what the magic is. Yeah.
That's the songbird.
Come on. Okay, that's really exciting. Do we have collaborations on them, and how many?
We do have collaborations on the album. We do have amazing, surprising, huge collaborations on
Give us
the
a teaser.
album.
A teaser. Small teaser.
Like what?
Like who?
Well, AJ, that isn't quite a teaser.
You see the fear in her eyes when she was asking the question. Like who?
Like who?
Never get to the answer now.
Okay, so we have quite
but
a number of collaborations on
We
them.
do, because I think the last collaboration I dropped on my side is probably on my EP. What was it called? My diary. Yes. So I've not really done a lot of collaborations from my side. So I really wanted to do a lot. So we have a lot of collaborations on the album.
How exciting! All right, so we will be getting it soon in the next few weeks.
You can see what she's doing, right?
I'll try my hardest.
I'm with AJ.
Because I was like,
Because I know you're not going to come and whet our appetite
and just leave us hanging
so
like that.
hard.
I mean,
right? Because now I'm in the zone. I can imagine how I'm going to be enjoying this particular album.
Yeah.
I'm not nocturnal at all because I have to wake up early. But for Gyakie, I would set the scene in the apartment and put it on, after midnight.
Oh, so Kali J, shout out to Jai at Jai said a tweet. What was this? Was it 2 days ago? Today? Today, yesterday.
Yeah.
Got the chance to listen to some crazy tunes from Gyakie's upcoming album. 2 legends are on there. Songbird is active.
So Kali J wants us to know that I'm gonna chance to listen to something.
Why did let's start beefing. Why did you get to
now I'm
listen?
heated.
And why do
Now I'm heated.
What's going on? Like where are we? Like
yeah,
so 2 legends.
I didn't try for the girls.
No. So we'll have a girls.
You have an after midnight.
I like it. We'll play it after midnight. I like it.
Honestly, I'm putting it in the atmosphere. A little pajama, a little.
I like it. A sleepover.
A little pajama listening session.
I like it. Now, drop my.
AJ, write that down. Okay, I'm setting the scene. So it's like customized PJs for all the girlies.
We're all in after midnight colors.
After midnight colors, silk PJs.
I like it.
There's pillows everywhere.
Everyone's name, a little name on it.
Snacks. And then obviously Gyakie can introduce each song and the inspiration behind the
lying
song.
on throw pillows.
Everybody has their own individual headset.
That's really cool.
consultation fee coming.
No, so yeah. And hosted by us, of course. Yeah, I mean...
Of course.
If I mean, the idea I had, it was brainstorming on radio.
Have our
we
people
did it
speak to your people.
Thank you. Our people will speak to your people.
We'll get it popping.
We'll make it happen. But that'll be sweet. And after midnight, album listening session for the girlies.
Yeah.
Maybe some boys. We'll invite some boys.
They'll be at the gates when we're ready to call them.
Like it. And we'll jam all evening. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Yeah. And then it'll be coded for all the girls that are cool, all the cool girls in the city.
Yes.
So coming soon to a city near you.
For real.
All right. So I'm actually quite curious. You've moved to Accra?
No.
You're still based in Kumasi?
I'm still a Kumasi girl.
Hold on a second. No, you need to walk us through this. How are you making it work?
So, the thing is, I have spent most of my time in Accra because most of the things I have to do is usually here. But so maybe I'll be here for 3 months, 2 months,
And
4
then you
months.
go back.
Yes, but I still live in my father's house in Kumasi. I still live in Kumasi. Yeah.
No way. Like, I would have thought, okay, do you feel tempted to officially pack up and move your roots, maybe not even to Accra, but to another city?
I think it can happen. I don't want to say I'm not going to do that. It's possible, it can happen. But the way my entire life until I go into music has been in that city, I feel like I have half of me there. So even if I should move, I am always going to go there. Yes. And there's a lot of plans I have for Kumasi. There's a lot of things I want to do when I become very rich. So you guys should keep streaming the music.
Come
so
on.
that I will become the billionaire.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Yeah.
change the entire Kumasi.
Yeah. Would you ever consider politics?
No. At the moment,
Okay.
no.
But never say
Before
never.
in a few years to come, I'll come and look at this video. So at the moment,
So never say never.
politics
but
is
for now.
something that I find very tricky, very sensitive. So I think I'm chilling with that for now.
Okay, I agree. All right, so now let's talk concerts. Are you giving us something soon? Now tell us what.
Live experience with Gyakie.
Okay.
My annual concerts that I've been doing. I haven't done it in the last 2 years, but after the album comes this year, we're doing a very huge one.
Ooh.
Because we need to connect. I haven't seen my people, my fans in 2 years. We haven't sung along together in 2 years. So this one will be one of the big live experience with Gyakie that I've done, and it will happen this year in December for sure.
Will you do a version in Kumasi?
100%.
Okay.
I can never leave them out.
Okay,
100%.
okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So the one in Kumasi will either happen before or after.
Oh, right. Okay, we're gonna do a rapid fire section with you. So basically, we're gonna ask you, and then top of your mind, first question that comes into mind. Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
The two of you.